Hello, dear Pisces, and welcome to your love reading for the month of December of 2025. We're doing it a little bit differently because I'm not set up for the month of December. I'm on the road helping my daughter move, so I want to get these out to you. So they're going to be much faster. I've laid down the spread here, all the cards, and I'll be going through what they mean for you. I hope you don't mind. I'll be making it up to you in the near future. Okay, so what I'm doing this time is I'm beginning with the advice card, which you got the Six of Cups, and that's simply love. And we see a father and a son here. As you can see, little Gaia is here. Well, she's big Gaia now, but when she sort of wants to sleep, when she's ready to sleep, if you go too close, she may grab at you because she doesn't know that she may feel threatened. So let's read the Six of Cups, which is simply love. Right, let's see if I can find that card now. Six of Cups. Yeah, here it is. Okay, people often fondly remember the innocence of youth as a time when life seemed simpler. This card is a call to action to bring that innocence and energy into the present and into your relationships. As much as you can, interact with others from a pure and open heart, full of love and free of ulterior motives. Do this and you'll find that your relationships will deepen and require far less effort. When your remnants about your past when you reminisce about your past, bring back only the happy memories and cherish them. Kindness and generosity are at the forefront when this card appears. Look for ways to help family and friends, especially children. Reach out to them and assist them in any way you can. Sometimes just a bit of attention is all that someone needs. Where kindness prevails, relationships flourish. And if you're hoping to become pregnant or adopt a child, this card is a positive sign. Now, I don't know if you're going to be pregnant, having your own children, or adopting, but surely this could be a partner that's got a child already. So it may be, and I get the goosebumps as I say this, that it's meant to be. This is meant to be for you. This child was meant to come into your life. Okay, now, first of all, let's get into the spread here. Seven of Swords in the now. Strategy and deception and strategy, right? So we've got some deception here and we've got some strategy. At the foundation is the Five of Cups, which is all about regrets, remorse. Five of Cups, crying over the past. Something didn't go well, right? Seven of Swords, Five of Cups, difficult cards in the recent past. And I get a sense of independence from you, or that's what Spirit is calling for you to do, to become more independent, because the Nine of Pentacles is also here in the Lover's Path Tarot. So I know Pisces, you are very sacrificing. Okay, you give everything, you give yourself. But maybe Spirit here is saying, because even the Queen of Pentacles crowning you, which is a motherly figure, or it's a Virgo energy for me. And Virgo is your seventh house, especially if you're a Pisces rising, right? So it's like Spirit is saying, you need to learn that it's time for you to stand on your own. It's a time of independence. Now, I don't know if you've been moving towards that, working towards that, and what the independence would mean is that you could be becoming a single mother, or you've been a single mother, right? Because obviously where you've been with the Four of Cups, right, emotionally you haven't been happy. And look at how this card shows the cups. They're separate. We've got two here and we've got two here, right? So this to me is promising another relationship, surely. And you could have someone coming back from the past. They may have already returned. This is a soulmate connection, someone from your past. or someone that's emotionally on the same page as you, or even someone that you've known forever, or someone that would fit the bill, you know what I mean? Someone that you could trust, right? Because I see that you haven't been happy. You've got the Three of Swords. Of course, there is also a potential that you're coming free, you're becoming free, you're coming out of a past relationship because there were lots of fears, there were lots of issues. Maybe even, this could be your masculine side, right? That was telling you, it's hard for me to get over these fears, that you've needed to go through a healing stage, right? A fear of moving forward and becoming more independent. But you're on the way, you're on the road to do that. And spring is in the air, which can speak to romance, can speak to flirtation, can speak to, if it's a timing card, then, well, that's really interesting because obviously, you are, you're a spring baby, let's say Pisces, right? Pisces is springtime. So that could be, as I said, an important time, but someone may also here need a little bit of time to go through a stage of healing, right? So because the Seven of Swords is like it's, I don't trust easily because I've been deceived in the past. You're crying over spilt milk. I don't know if this is you or someone that you've been dealing with. Someone maybe that did this to you and they've got regrets, they've got remorse, possibly, because we did see the Five of Cups, Four of Cups here, right? Let's see, and the general energy is the Death card. And Scorpio could also be a sign of deception, either that, but mainly what it's telling me is that you're in a transition phase, and you could see that right here. So you're going through an ending. As an outcome card, you've got the Eight of Swords, and that's more the worrywart. That's more too much thinking. I mean, Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, right? A lot to do with the mind, a lot to do with the perception. Okay, what's missing in your spread here is the fire. And the fire is inspiration, creation, desire. Now, dear Pisces, obviously Saturn and Neptune have returned to your sign and they will be finishing up a life story for you. So let's see what the Lenormand says. We've got the park. So it could speak to someone's social standing or their reputation, who they are out there in the world, their name, their, how they're seen out there in the world, or people that know you, your tribe, right? And we've got the whip as well, number 11, which is also, could be anything legal that you're going through, a legal separation, or there's been no happiness in your life. There's been only conflict, challenges, breakup, strategy, deception, theft, right? So some of you may have also been very hush-hush and quiet about becoming independent, strategizing, making a plan to get yourself into another phase, leave a past phase in your life, which you're going through, obviously speaking to the astrology, and you've got choices. You will have opportunities here, and I took one more card because this can speak to choices, it can speak to travel, but also adjustments and dilemmas. And you've got the lucky clover, so you will have a lucky break here. And obviously because of a heartbreak, disappointment, right, needing to forgive and move forward, leaving the past behind, even forgive yourself. And that's another theme that's come through for Sagittarius, and you're immutable. Sag is a mutable sister sign. All the mutable signs are going through big challenges, especially if you're born, you've got placements at the end of those signs. So I took another card because the Three of Swords is a heartbreak, obviously, and it can involve third parties, but look at what comes after that. You've got the Two of Cups. So you see, dear Pisces, there is an opportune moment for someone that's going to come in that's going to be on the same page as you. Let's take another layer here. Let's put the Death card down and let's see what this Seven of Swords, the deception and strategy, is all about. Seven of Cups, fantasy and temptation. See, that speaks to third parties for me, surely, because fantasy, that's Neptune, of course, transiting your sign. Temptation is third parties, it's the devil. So there will be revelations, or there have been revelations. Sevens do speak to conflict and hardships. Let's see. Why do you have the Five of Cups with the old wounds? And the old wounds could also speak to, you know, someone having broken your heart from the past, possibly returning. What are the old wounds and the regrets about? You've got the Page of Cups and a message of love. Maybe what's been offered to you was not enough, but this also could be your person, right? A parent and their child, right? So someone having sacrificed for their child, right? And now possibly going through a transition. Maybe there are regrets about a decision. I don't know if it's you or if it's the person that's coming in. What is the Nine of Pentacles, which says someone's becoming single, independent, and free? We've got the Knight of Swords. So Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. There's decisive action here. Aquarius comes through very strongly. Lots of communication, possible legalities, a big fight, big argument that will bring an end, because nines speak to endings. Queen of Pentacles, the nurturing mother, and the Knight of Cups, romantic gesture. So you may be dealing with someone that may be a little bit not as mature in the romantic sector of their life. So it could be an age difference, okay? And that's probably why we've got fears here. If there is an age difference, if you're dealing, well, we've got a parent here and someone that is not experienced in parenthood. Could be someone that's single. So that could be a bit of an issue that you're needing to overcome, work through. What is the Eight of Swords and the outcome? What is the imprisonment about? Page of Wands, excitement and curiosity. Nothing holds back the Page of Wands. There is excitement, there's enthusiasm, there's a message. Let's look at the transition with the Death card. And you've got the Hierophant. So you're leaving, you could be leaving a marriage, entering another commitment, or this is a promise, a spiritual advisement. So connecting with someone on a more spiritual level. We've got Scorpio and Taurus, so you could be dealing with a fixed sign. You could have fixed energies, placements in your chart as well. What's at the bottom? And we've got the Four of Wands, foundation and commitment. You see, look at the balloons. They do speak to celebration, setting down those wands, becoming much more stable, building a home, building another relationship that will give you a commitment, a living situation with, even if it's not a marriage, right? But the transition leads on to the Hierophant. So that is a promise. That is beautiful. Now, let's see when this will be happening. When is the, I would say, when will this opportunity arise for you? This Two of Cups, this connection, right? Roughly when, and remember it's a general reading. So when will the excitement start? When will you have an opportune moment for this meeting, this coming together? Let's see. Not likely. Well, not likely until you go through that death process, right? That's Scorpio. And if you're releasing a Scorpio, unless you release them, let's say, it's not likely that the next chapter can happen for you. This month comes through quite strongly. I want to take one more because there are a few of you. And a long time. Maybe this is someone that you've been waiting on for a long time. Some of you may even need a longer while to go through that transition, because the death process is never easy. So this could be a twin flame for me. The Sphinx reminds me of past lifetimes. So this has been trying to happen for some of you for a long time. And maybe you've been blocked, right, because of fear. But for some of you, this month will be very significant. Think of your person and the person you're wanting to manifest. What are they thinking? No one knows me better than you. You mean the world to me. I want to take this journey towards you, and I will. I am now awakened. Now I see clearly you are the one for me. And at the bottom, we have, you left me in the dark, stuck on you. The Eight of Swords, just like the outcome card. Hopefully you won't be left in the dark. There could be a message that's coming through with a Page of Wands that's going to bring excitement, curiosity. This could be around Christmas because of the fireworks, the change of year, New Year's Eve. That could be timing as well for some of you. All right, Pisces, I think that's it. That's all I wanted to let you know. Spring is going to be in the air. Spring could be a very significant time. Romance is around the corner for some of you, not all of you. Remember, it's a general reading. Love and light, and thank you so much for your love and support. And so does Gaia. So does beautiful Gaia. She's a blessing, she is. I'm so happy to have her here.